6:53, time for the morning sprint.
New this morning in Madison this Friday, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez will campaign for Vice President Kamala Harris. The campaign says it's part of its Reproductive Freedoms Bus Tour. The campaign has not yet announced an exact time or location. It comes one day before former President Donald Trump visits Prairie du Chien.
Also new this morning, a woman's in custody accused of breaking into a Madison home. It happened on South Livingston Street near Willie Street. Police say the suspect got into the home and cooked herself dinner. She claimed to know the person who lives there, although the person who lives there disagrees. Police took the suspect to the Dane County Jail.
Legendary Packers quarterback Brett Favre says he has Parkinson's disease. He revealed the recent diagnosis during a U.S. House testimony. Representatives were questioning him over his role in the mismanagement of welfare funds. Favre played 20 seasons in the NFL, 16 of which for Green Bay. He is a three-time MVP.
Just about $500,000 in grants is going to be used to fight water contamination in the state. The DNR announcing the new funding for communities in southern Wisconsin. It'll be used to drill new wells, and it's also going to connect existing water systems or use new treatment machinery.
Happening tonight, voters in Monona have the opportunity to learn more about a referendum on their ballot. The city will hold a public information session tonight at 6:30. It's at the Monona Public Library. There will also be one on October 23rd at the same time and location. The city of Monona is asking for $3 million to maintain its existing services.
A new Bankrate survey shows about half of Americans are behind on retirement savings. Around 35% of respondents said they're significantly behind where they should be. Workers said that they would need at least $1 million in savings to retire comfortably.
Meta's new safeguards for teens on Instagram are now active. Now, all accounts for users under 18 are automatically private. Only accounts the teen is connected to can message them. 16 and 17-year-olds can turn this setting off. Those under 16 must have a parent's permission. The changes come amid widespread warnings of the effects of social media use among teens.
People on Florida's Gulf Coast are preparing for Tropical Storm Helene. Mandatory evacuation orders are already in place for some low-lying areas. Much of the state is under a state of emergency. Helene is currently swirling through the northwestern Caribbean. The area has deep, warm waters, and it is fueling up that storm. It's on track to make landfall on the state's Gulf Coast late tomorrow.
We are forecasting cloud cover to increase as a result of Helene. I just don't think that great storm chance from Helene, that's not necessarily going to make it this way, this far north. Best chance south. 74, that's our high today. 78 Thursday, lots of sunshine. Summer like the next couple of days above average, and then 60s return by mid to late week next week. And the overnight lows, that's the start of all those I want to cover up. Pretend that we're not going to see that.
Oh, come on. It's coming. There's nothing you can do about it.
Get my winter coat out before long.
Yeah, I already have mine out.
Thanks. We're back in 30 minutes.